if from the perspective of the NBA and where we're at, we always talk about the game and how it's changed and the three-point shot, the state of the union. If you were to change or adjust or want to see something a little bit different to continue to push the game forward, what would it be?
Wow. I know it's tough with collective bargaining, but I would like to see the luxury tax and all that other stuff go away, so teams are able to, really get out there and make their team better. I think with the luxury tax and the way trades and signing free agency is now, it makes it tough on teams that are, big spenders. So if anything, that will probably be it. I love the game the way it is now. A lot of people are upset about all the 3-point shots, but the 3-point shot is the equalizer in the game. You could be down 12, 13 points and get back in it with 3 threes. And, that's something that, I loved as a player, being able to shoot the three. And, I enjoy the game today and where it is.
I tell you what, if I had to, it's the on the court stuff that I look at, but one thing I would, from a collective bargaining agreement, that I would love to see happen is that teams that draft their players and it's time to re-sign them, that only a portion of that counts against the cap. Because what ends up happening, what I say is, what ends up happening is OKC is going to have to deal with it. That the retention of their talent, they've developed them. And now because of the restrictions of the cap, they're not going to be able to keep them. So I think there should be a way where teams, when you draft a player like that and they're up for a contract, some of the money's going to count towards the luxury tax, but some of it shouldn't, in order for you to keep them there. That's different than a free agent. That's different than somebody's coming in on a trade. I'm talking about homegrown talent that you'd mature for 3 years, and now it's time after that third year, you got that option to sign them, but you can't because it's the first apron or it's the second apron, and OKC is going to have to go through that right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? With that young talent.
Yeah, and that's, that's something that Minnesota was looking at as well, and that's why they had to move of Cat, because, the salaries were getting high up there for their franchise, and they had to make a decision. Did they want to get rid of Karl Anthony Towns? I don't think so. But with the emergence of Anthony Edwards and the money that you've paid Rudy Gobert, then you had to decide, and they decided to bring in Julius Randle and DiVincenzo, and so it's tough. But I would love to see the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the way that they've drafted, be able to stay together 5, 6, 7 years to see how that talent all meshes together over a long period of time.
Check out new episodes of The Jim Jackson Show every Thursday. Watch on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page. Follow the show on Instagram @Jim Jackson Show, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.